Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, Twitch chat. Welcome back to Let Us Play. I'm your host, Father Evan. It's good to be with y'all today. Good to see a Bad Roxy, good to see a Breaker, good to see a Kit. Hope everyone's doing well. And Bad Roxy, congratulations, you have won the Crown of Furstendom this day. A crown of wool. We're going to be doing a lot of working with wool and sheep and things, working on the dome. By the way, good to see y'all today. Hope everyone's having a good day. Before we get started, I want to give a thank you and a shout out to Mrs. Catalin. Thank you for following. Good to have you here, Kat. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, let's dive on in. Let's get to some Minecrafting. And so, of course, the first thing I need to do is go to bed, because it's almost nighttime. But I did get a bunch of wool. I got 6.5 stacks. So that's something. So what I thought we'd do is we'd use this wool and then I kind of want to go get more nether scrap or whatever it's called. So we have to make some dynamite to do that. Jeb contributed well. Jeb contributed a lot. So this is 3221122. But it terminates early because it's where the doors are. So 2 and 1. Okay. I was gliding. Okay, so this one, it's 2. Okay, so it's 2212. The game begs to differ. The game does beg to differ quite a bit, but you know what? One day I'll be right, and the game will be wrong. One day. So, oh, I also meant to mention this at the top of the show. We are 1 follower away from 500. If we hit that 500 by the end of today, by the end of stream today, I will do the 12-hour bonus stream this Friday. If we don't hit it, then we'll have to find another time when we do get there. The game is never wrong. I beg to differ. Uh-oh. There's a prediction. Is this a prediction of finish the dome again? Because I can tell you right now, the answer is no. I'm going to assume Gale made that, so I'm going to say, hi, Gale. Hope you're doing well. I am less sick. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. Now wife and child are sick. Oh no! That's not fun. I'm sorry. I hope they get better soon. Woo! Hey, Roxy. Hope you're feeling better soon. Don't let you down. You can do it. I don't think I can mathematically do it for two reasons. One, that is a lot of wool to generate in a very short period of time, and I don't have it automated. And two, I don't have the copper. I don't have the copper or the beeswax. Hey, love. You are allowed to be disappointed, Kit, but, I can't change it. Hey, a beer fox. Are we at 500 yet? We are at 499. If I can find some beer fox. You considered making that the prediction for the day? Oh, that would be an exciting prediction. Probably to John's stream. I mean, I don't want to beg for follows. And John already follows me, so... He stopped on by a couple of times. I haven't been to stream lately. I should stop in and say hi. You may have enough points to steer the raid. I mean... I can't stop you. Nor will I stop you, but I also don't think you necessarily need to, but... I need to figure out how I want to bridge this gap. Because this... They would normally meet in the middle here, but, you know, this is where the door is, so... Although I think the next layer up, I'll probably close the loop. Just checked your... Oh, you're only 500,000 points away. Okay. Hey, I hope. How you doing today? Doing just fine. Just chipping away at the dome. Don't observatories generally have split for the scope? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is that, like... Right here, that is that split. And we'll have... Whoop! Ow. This will be the door that is kind of slid out, and it'll follow the curve up. but sort of separate. But at some point towards the top, we can actually seal the dome. Which I think could be on this layer. Because now this should be 2 over, and then... Right? Does that line up? That does line up. Okay, good. So went to your parish for the assumption and ended up in front of the head of diaconate ministry, not realizing that it's so until the side of peace. These things happen. I thought the split went to the apex. I think some it might, but I don't know. I kind of like the imagery of this one not. It's Minecraft. It's allowed to be somewhat magical. So, you're 100% sure he's like, that's Evan, because I don't fit in. Yeah, well, to be fair, I mean, with the hair and the tattoos, you don't. And that's awesome. But blending in is not really something you're able to do. So I think this is 9 across. Let's check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, it is. So 9 is 2 on each side and then 1, 1. Oh, it's so bright. Okay, so if that was 9, this would be 11, 13, 15. So I believe that's this one. So it should be 2, 2, 1, 2, 2. 1, 2. Oop. 1, 2. 1. 1, 2. 2, 2. Perfect. And then we just fill in the gaps. I screwed up somewhere. No, I didn't. Everything's fine. So I use wool versus white concrete or pale wood. Because to use pale wood would give it like the slats. And I don't want that. And concrete, I just used a bunch over here. And it's fairly plain. And I like the texture the wool gives because it makes me think of like an observatory dome where it is like a canvas fabric that's stretched over a frame. So aesthetically, that's what I was going for. And that's why we also used the mushroom stems, because they have that, they evoke a very similar texture. And if you drop it, it will bounce instead of break. Fortunately, nothing breaks when you drop it in Minecraft. Glass will break when you mine it, but that's about it. Well, and mushroom parts, actually. Ow. Also, idea for a talk. My body is a temple, how the art of tattoo can express the glory of God. You should pitch that to Doxicon next year. That sounds perfect. One, 2. Okay, so this is the one that's wrong. Really? Doxicon shirts look super cool. They do. I need to order mine. I didn't get one last year. Or the year before that. But I think I will this year. Partially because they come in purple. The icons from Final Fantasy 16. Okay. I'm not familiar. I have not played 16. Guess I should make a presentation then. Well, I mean, fortunately you have until next year to even pitch the idea. Because they may not get accepted, and they might go... And then you don't even have to write the presentation. I should finish my presentation for Doxicon. That's coming up in a month and change. Oh, 2 months, I guess. What was my qualification? I have a bunch of them. Luck does favor the prepared. Fortune favors the bold. So are the bold just naturally prepared? And Beer Fox, I did actually look into automating wool farming, and then I decided, nope, it's too hard. I'll do it the old-fashioned way. But that is the top circle completed. This year replacement is your biggest thing up? Fair. Yeah, you can see where the doors would go, because like, especially on this side, because all this will be filled in. You know, some might say the sheer magnitude of it Beer Fox. I'll have to figure out some source of lighting in here, just so it's visible. But, you know, it's looking pretty cool. Nope. Yum. Wait, what am I doing there? So the next thing we're gonna need is sand. So I have a lot of gunpowder. And I have a mighty need for netherite. Because I only have one netherite tool. Yeah, that's coming together. Never right? Indeed. TNT mining is much better than bed mining. Yeah. What's the explosive range of TNT in Minecraft? Does anyone know off the top of their head? Doggy! Yep. We still need to get Orange, but he's safe, so there's that. Yeah, we got a dog a couple weeks ago. Leave him hanging out near the new base, protecting it. He does not have a name yet. I don't know why that's such a gasp, but... I mean, I could name it functional, because that's what it is. Name tags are expensive unless you find a slime chunk. You can get them from, Infinite Fishing as well. I have a decent stack of them. But even in lore, like, we haven't given the dog a name. Like, we gave the cat the name Orange. Not only is he orange, he has the brain cell of an orange. Dog meat? No, I'm not really a Fallout fan. I think Kit is suggesting Bark Cell. Barkley? Sure, Barkley it is. He's surprisingly abysmal at basketball, though. The brain cells for orange. That's fitting. Yeah, that dome shape's looking good. Call him Charles or Saquon. I don't know Saquon. Does he still have his head as a pumpkin? Probably. We'll go say hi to him here in a moment. Football running back. Well, that's why I don't know him. Okay, 25 TNT is not bad. This is the wrong. We will need size and great exasperation, flint and steel. Do I not have a flint and steel? I totally should. I know I've had one in the past because I've opened another portal. Yeah, fortunately, I have lots of... History heard flint and steel has occurred. The meme is real. Yep. Orange is still sticking his head in a pumpkin. You haven't seen the movie. Neither have I. But the memes live on. Okay, where was my mining spot? I think it's here. No? So that doesn't go... I found I made a spot once that went pretty far down. I know it's close to the... Oh, here it is. And I have found netherite scraps down here before, so I think that's a good sign. You believe in the dome? I got some bad news for you, Mel. It's good to see you, though. Why dynamite? We're digging for netherite. And this is actually one of the most efficient ways to do it. Am I at the correct Y or Z? I think so. Like I said, I've found netherite down here before. Ow. Y15. Well, let's find out. I'm a little low, but that's because I've exploded down here. This is about Y15 right here, so... Between 8 and 21, so you're good. Yep. Now, whether or not I find any is another question. Don't see any. So dark. I'm actually gonna turn off the shader pack while I'm here in the nether because it is just so dark I can't. Behold, vanilla Minecraft. The lava looks so weird. All right, let's blow up round 2. Go, 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 go! Oh. Oh. That one was too far. Hubble Hero, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. I was looking for where it was. I couldn't read it in my own font. I was like, wait, where's the other notification? But thank you so much, Humble Hero. Good to have you. Thanks for being here. You joined in a very fruitless quest to find netherite. But we get to blow stuff up with TNT, so that's fun. And yes, that does in fact mean 500 followers on the channel. Thanks so much, Humble Hero. You are the 500th. So I will be doing a 12-hour stream on Friday, it looks like. It's going to be long. It's going to be fun. I can't do 24. I'm too old for that. It will start at 8 a.m. Eastern time. Ow. And go till 8 p.m. Eastern time. MRE, yeah. That's what I get to eat. We love pain and suffering around here. You're younger than me. I am, but I still couldn't do a 24-hour stream. I don't know how you do a 24-hour stream. But yeah, we'll be playing some randomizer stuff. So I've got we'll start off with SNES randomizer, and then so it's all my SNES games just randomly rolled together, so that'll be fun. And then look what we found. Look what we found. Look what we found. Gonna do a Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 Archipelago randomizer solo. So that'll be funny. And then starting at 1, I'll do Peak with members of the community. And Fed himself with 24-hour stream. I don't like the sound of that. Uncertainty about your future makes it hard to sleep. That's valid. Yeah, but see, I can't have an energy drink. All I can have is what's in the MRE. And I don't drink coffee, so that's right out. I'll drink the tea. Yeah, look at that. We found one ancient debris. Yes, I know it's pronounced debris, but that's not funny. So glad I have a creeper farm to make all of the gunpowder. They sponsor QuakeCon. That sounds about right. But yeah, during the 12-hour stream, gonna play Peak with community members. So if you want to play, DM me on Discord so we can be friends on Steam for that. And then they'll start at 1. play that for a while, and then my plan is towards the end, once that's done. No, you go away. No, I said you go away. Whatever time we're done with Peak was just to coast on some Roller Coaster Tycoon. Oh, that's soul sand. I thought that was some netherite scrap for a moment. Also should be getting a micro center 5 minutes from your house. Oh, you are in danger. Especially if you want to get into like hobby electronics. They've got a pretty nice section for that stuff. You and your wife want to rent paying roommates? Where's my staircase? How do I get out of here? Oh no, I've fallen down further. I've been betrayed. It's all good. I found the way out. Can't you just get ginger at like a normal grocery store? I'm confused. Hey, Blossom. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Oh, ginger flavored. Okay, got it. Or just variety pack from Amazon. Fair enough. Well, Blossom, you'll... I need to change this back. Let's see how much the sheepies have grown. Dance, 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 dance. Ow, my face. Okay, now what do I do with the netherite scrap? I forget. Do I... Oh, hey, look at all that copper. I couldn't remember if I had to smelt it or what. Those go in the tool chest. And it's going up $100 a month again. Ugh. That is, as the kids say, big oof. Did you know chat is in follower only mode? I did, actually, Blossom. I do that intentionally, partially to keep out bots. Went live with that active once and didn't mean to. Yeah, if you don't mean to, that's an oops. Although, I once raided into Will Pog. Wonderful human being, by the way. I haven't seen him lately. Is he okay? Is he just busy with life? Anyway, I raided into him. And he had subscriber-only mode turned on. So in order to tell him, I actually had to subscribe and be like, Will! I haven't seen him in a while either. I hope he's okay. You know, sometimes life gets that way. Yeah, sub only. Like if it was emote only, it's like, okay, well, you know, I'll just spam some emotes, but... And he didn't even know how that happened. Like he looked at it. I didn't press that button. Must have just accidentally bumped it or something. These things happen. But I felt bad because it was like, raid, and no one could say anything. Oh, come on. Seriously, bees? Although we had talked about doing, like, a ring of orange and then letting the inner portion turn verdigris. So, like, that's not out of the question. Snip, 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 snip. I'm gonna need a new pair of shears soon. Jump. Run, Jeb! Oh, it's okay. Jeb's wool will grow back. Just put away my good sword. No, it takes that and that. What? Okay, so that's to make a template. So I need a template. Right, I need 9 to make an ingot. Takes so much netherite scrap. I've been constantly exhausted for a long time. I think you have chronic fatigue. Can't talk to you. Talked about it soon. Could use some prayers for sure, Blossom. Yeah, no, I'll definitely keep you in my prayers. That you find an answer and a solution to what's been fatiguing you. You know, may the Lord grant you good rest. Bitte. Come on. My character wants to go to sleep too. Look, it's nighttime. It's nighttime. Let the old man go to bed early. You need to say more of your German? We all do. I don't know why we all do, but you took it in high school. Hochschule. That sounds like no fun. I need scaffolding. So what do I should teach American kids? Probably because it's where she could get a job. Will's in Brazil. Ah, that would explain why we haven't seen him. Well, good for him then. Because I know he has a lot of family there, so. Two, 1, 1, 2. Okay. One, two. Will's in Brazil, which is great because he's away from his wife for like a year. Yeah. Yeah, it's gotta be tough. Lining up correctly. Miss my wife, Tails. I miss her a lot. Oh, man. Oh, this is why, because it's gotta go up 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Then up 1, 2, 2, and then 1, 1. Okay. Something is majorly off. Where did I... Oh, I see where I screwed up. And it's actually okay, because I can just do that, and now it's correct. Okay, we don't have any unnecessary extras like we did last week? No. Okay. Actually, put this in the center so we can start from there. Okay, so this layer, it should go 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. That's 1, 2, 3. It takes 3 licks to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop. Okay. I don't have enough to do that layer, which is unfortunate. It's weird to think that last January I was planning to become a consecrated virgin, and this year I'm talking about marriage with your boily boyfriend. Lots of stuff happens in a year. Hey, lots of stuff does happen in a year, and the fact that you are asserting one does not make the other any less valid. I was elsewhere. What are we working on? Also, we appear to have crossed 500. We have crossed 500. Good to see you, Steps here. Hope you're doing well. We're working on the dome of the observatory. We actually got the top finished. And we got most of this side finished. And then we'll have that side, and then we'll have kind of that side. So 2 more sides, and then the doors, and then the filler corners. So I'm going to work on one of the filler corners now. Because that's all the copper. And something we had discussed last week that I'm still open to as an idea is having like the outer portion of the copper be normal, bright orange, and then letting the inner portion, like the inner diamond or whatever you want to call it, turning verdigris green. So it'd kind of be like the line there, and this line when it's fully connected. Should mean... Now, if we don't like this, if we don't like it verdigris, the good news is you can scrape the verdigris off with an axe. And then you can wax it to lock it into where it is. So we do love a reversible aesthetic. I think this should just be a row up this way. There'll be a block there, so... Visualizing this space and this design without any blocks there is a little head trippy, not gonna lie. Rainbow. Where's this opinionated zombie at? Yeah, that's all I'll need. Because then this top layer will want copper Well, I guess I can place it. I mean, I'm gonna just wind up scraping it off anyway. Either way, like... Like, I don't really care if this goes verdigris, because I can change it later. This will give us proof of concept of what this will look like. And if we like it as it is, we can be like, okay, well, that's the goal, is to make the whole thing waxed copper like that. Meeting time. Hey, take care, Beer Fox. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Definitely going to need more copper, though, I'll tell you that much. Okay. I can dig that, just as it is. So if we want to wind up just waxing the whole thing, that is an option. But I think it would still look cool if the center were verdigreed. So it'd kind of be, go into creative mode to do this. So it'd be like this section here, this downward triangle. Now, there shouldn't be a zombie spawning. Wonder. Oh, you spawned in here. Okay, well. I'm just gonna really quickly do this in creative. Make sure it's all illuminated. Just so we don't hear that growling all the time. Am I still hiding from Amelia Bedelia? Always. Ow. Oh, we made it? We did made it. Except, unless you're talking about finishing the dome. Because if you're talking about finishing the dome, yeah, from this perspective, totally made it, 100%, you know? It's perfect. It's just don't look around the other sides. It might need just a wee bit more work on those sides. But yes, 500. So 12-hour stream this Friday. I think it's the fastest I've ever done a follower celebration stream. Because a lot of times they wind up being like a month later, but this one's like literally right after. And the Rotata. Happy Feast of St. Monica, everyone. Shout out to all the patient mothers. Although I was wondering, like, she had 2 other kids, one of whom I don't really know much about, and the other became an abbess. So, like, that's cool. Like, you know, really, like, I mean that genuinely. Like, that's really cool that her only daughter became an abbess. But she was very concerned about Augustine in particular. And like secretly followed him to Rome and Milan when he was journeying and discerning as a young man. Hello? 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 Yeah, I'm here. Which some may, her following him, some may see as like being a little overbearing, but it was a different time, I guess. But I was wondering just, and I don't know if there's an answer that we'll find in this life, like why she was so much more concerned with Augustine than the other two children. Because they were all raised in the same environment where her pagan husband was like, no, I don't want the kids baptized. Mother's consents things, that's fair. Mothers also usually have the child of their heart. That's fair. But speaking of Rota, I was kind of toying with the idea. What if we did like a Rotawa, readings of the week? Do like a Bible study on the Discord or something. Just toying with an idea. This is not a guarantee or a promise. Just thinking out loud. An idea I had earlier today. But I have to figure out if I have the time and bandwidth for it. Okay, we need more copper. As long as it doesn't replace Rota. No, it would be like an off-stream thing. But I need to touch base with a couple other folks in the community to see if it's worthwhile, if I'm not just duplicating efforts. What's your favorite tea for when you're sick? I don't tend to drink a lot of tea when I'm sick. I tend to think of it as more as the caffeine slightly dehydrating. Although if I have a sore throat, you know, a black tea with lemon and honey is a great way to go. Just like a classic plain black, like English breakfast or Lipton's black, just something simple. Does Monster Rehab count as tea? No. I have bad news for you, Brayherd. No. Black tea has theophylline, which loosens chest congestion. Oh. There you go. Even more reason for the black tea. All right, let's find some veins of copper we haven't just mined to bits. And now you're doing herbal throat cooler. Nice. That sounds refreshing. I guess another reason I don't tend to do teas is that my personal tea stash is here in my office. And if I'm sick, I'm confined to my room. Actually, I wouldn't mind getting this iron at some point. There's some copper, but it's dangerously close to this lava. It's probably so dark you can barely see anything, because I can barely see anything. I'm gonna build out a little platform. Normally I wouldn't do this, I just let it fall, but with the lava right there, ooh, there's a lot of copper up that way. We'll get that on the way back. Ow. You have enough collar tabs for Candy Spin. See you Friday. Uh-oh. I don't. I need to follow to delay the stream. There are other ways to earn channel points. Oh, hey, that's a geode. See the white? Not here for iron. I'm not here for iron. Although I will need a lot more iron for the next build, but that's okay. Ooh, diamonds. No, Creeper, that's okay. Wow, there's a lot of diamonds in here. Look, 1, 2, 3, and a Creeper. And a zombie villager. Yay. Oh, that was a Creeper. Plus, I'm sure by sometime on Friday while watching, since it's 12 hours, I'm sure you can earn plenty of channel points and earn a candy spin. Go. Oh, wait. Just let me get my diamonds. Okay, now how did I get here? Where am I going? Here's where I'm going. Because I may not be looking to get a ton of iron right now, even though I'll need more in the future. But diamonds? Always grab diamonds. I see a third thing of diamonds from here? Oh, maybe that's the one I grabbed up there. Get out of here, bat. I'm trying to place blocks. I heard a creeper. I'm going away. Almost back to full health. Good amount of diamonds, but I know what I just said, but I need to not go too far, lest I be unable to find my way out of the mines. Do not dig too deep or too greedily, usually. There's like no copper down here. Okay, I'm gonna take these spoils and run. Because, yeah, 20 diamonds, it's a pretty good haul. Especially when you're looking for copper. Hello. Hello, my honey. Hello, my darling. Hello, my old-time gal. That is not where I thought we'd be. It's okay, because we found our way back to the central stairs, but... This is the part where I say geek check. Oh, there's a mine shaft. That's cool. Copper. Okay, so 4.5 stacks of copper. That's pretty good. That'll make about that'll make about 32 copper blocks. Because we need 9 ingots to make 1 block. We've already been down that way. I am gonna need a new... Well, not a new, but I'll need more food soon. I guess I could grab some fish while I'm here, because I do have stacks of fish. I can take those back and cook them up. Whoa. There's a lot of copper in here. It's all on the ceiling, which is unfortunate, but... I know where we are, actually. I've been in here a bunch in the past. Because that's the main geode that we mined out for a long time to build out the cathedral. Because that was, we used the calcite is what it's called. The white mineral that grows around the amethyst. Ow! Let's get just a bit more to get up to that. I can't believe I never looked in here for copper. Or maybe I did at some point. I was just like, it's all on the ceiling. I don't want it. Oh my goodness, look how much there is. Well, I'm going to grab this section, and I'm going to call that good for today in terms of getting copper. Oh, I thought that was a 2x3. It's a 2x2. It's still good, but we'll remember that this is here for when we need more copper. So I come back to underground. I presume we were done with the dome then? Ha ha ha! That's funny. We're getting more materials for the dome. Look, I have a day job. I can't just spend all day getting wool. I can get some during the week, but yeah, Nasir can hook me up, yes. Although, with his quality... I'm not gonna lie, Twitch chat. It is surreal seeing 500 next to the followers. It's awesome, and thank you to all of you for being a part of this channel and this community. But it's also kind of like part of my... And it's so weird, because like I was looking at it, it's like, okay, 498, 499, it's like, okay, it's gonna be 500. Now seeing 500, it's like, whoa. It big number. Wait, I meant to get fish. Gotta save my candy for Friday. You do have a free spin still. And that's, I guess, okay, so there's gotta be some caveats on the only thing I can eat. Because, like, obviously I'll have the MRE or two, depending on how hungry I am and how much there is in there. But the candy wheel is still viable. I can still go get water. Like, I need water for the MREs, for the flameless ration heaters, for the drinks. I will be having the sports drinks. But I intend to open one up sort of early on stream, have part of it as breakfast, and then have the main for lunch, and then maybe have another as dinner. Gas company with backhoe and shovels. Probably nothing dangerous, but not a bad idea to be ready. 500 is more people that can fit in a standard room in a convention center, or about a quarter of a ballroom. There's a lot of people. Take to make a blast furnace. Smooth stone and iron ingots. It's faster, but I don't really care that much. You have a rock or something, you need a rock. You should probably use an MRE heater. No, I'll use something to prop it up. Maybe a plate or just, I've seen you can use like the case, the cardboard case of the main. I'm entirely sure Father Evan cannot possibly find a rock anywhere in New York. You're right. Rocks were made illegal. The Rock Restriction Act of 1984 and all that. It's a shame I don't live near anything like a park or something. But yeah, basically all my training in terms of getting ready to eat an MRE is one by osmosis from my grandfather who served, and two, watching MRE Steve on YouTube. Good progress though, because we completed most of this wall. We did that. We don't have it all waxed, but that's okay. We don't have to have it all waxed. We did all of that. That was actually pretty big, quite literally. While these are smelting, we can go shear the sheep again, I bet. Run, Jeb! No, Jeb is fine. See? Jeb is fine. See, and Jeb even grew his wool back already. Jeb is just so excited to share his wool. Yeah, if the top took about 5 stacks, each side will probably take 2.5 to 3 stacks. Build the sheep automator. I don't wanna. I looked into it and I was just like, that's too complicated. Like, I don't want to run too many redstone craziness things on this. What I will need, though, is more charcoal. I'm running low on that, I noticed. So let's go chop down some trees. Run, trees. Wait. There are rumors that the trees in this forest can move. It's what they say about the woods at the edge of Brandywine. Oh, hey, there's a beehive here. That's good to know. Always good to know where the beehives are. More beehives equals more bees. More bees equals more honeycomb. Run bees. Oh wait, that was yesterday. I don't think everything needs to run from me. I hope everything doesn't need to run from me. This extra salmon away. You know, you can keep your raw salmon right next to your cooked salmon. That's totally fine, right? What's food safety in Minecraft? Also, it doesn't have to be refrigerated. I want to see how many. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. 37! You... Microbes don't spawn based on render size limits. That's true. Unless it's modded. Okay, so there's 37 pieces of copper there. These two sections won't need the full 37, but for the math we're doing right now, we're going to ignore that. So we would need 117 blocks of copper. And we are currently at 59. Okay, so we're about halfway. And we still haven't even smelted all of this, and all of this isn't done smelting. So I estimate we'll probably be about 3/4 of the way through the amount of copper that we'll need. You better not lose your candy monies. How would you lose your candy monies? From what you jambled? Because I think you're losing that. Because I got 10 minutes. I am not finishing that in 10 minutes. You bet that I would finish? I have some bad news. I did not intentionally rig this, but I think you're going to lose. Rigged. Have I made it as a streamer? My chat is saying rigged. Look, Rome wasn't built in a day, and the Brother Guy Observatory will not be built in a day either. Okay, so that's 3 stacks, almost 4. So we're probably going to need... probably not that many more. We're probably only going to need 2 more full stacks, approximately, I'd say. Maybe 3. Baldur's Gate, you decide to stop storing food in the same containers all the nice random organs. One sane person handles the food while the other 3 insane people have got trophies. Yeah, it sounds like Baldur's Gate. It's good to have food hygiene rules, though. You know, get your digital food handler's permit. But yeah, I mean, this will probably take about 3 stacks of wool, because this took about 5.5 or 6. So I figure a halfway dome or halfway circle would only take that half as much. So 3, 6, 7. I handle food with my digits. Does that count? Okay, so there's this clock in... there's a couple churches like this in the world and in Rome, but there's one in particular where it has an ossuary. And what that is that it's basically they only have a small burial plot, and they will unentomb someone when they have decomposed enough, and they'll just stack their bones or use them for decoration. And there is a clock in one of these churches where they have used the finger bones as the pointers for hour and minute, making it the world's first digital clock. Free father joke. Also, what I said is 100% true. Like, it's great. It's a great setup for a joke, but it's also true. True doesn't mean it's not funny. This is true. Whoop, 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 whoop. Did you... See, it's funny because Gale explained it. By explaining it, I made it even less funny. You have no power over that. I guess that answers my question. How do I want to link these up? It kind of lines up perfectly with the copper there. Nice. Look at that, chat. That is looking real good. Uh-oh. Things have already started turning verdigris. I really need to get the wax. It does look really nice. And I think I like the idea of the triangle being green. Like, because it would be that color green when it's all done. So it may take a while. Kind of like down here. This part's fully verdigris, but this part's still taking a while. But I think that would tie it in with the lower portion nicely. Because then you have kind of the warmer reddish, which matches the wood, and then you would have the green. I like how this whole thing is looking together. I like that Art Nouveau design of the steps and the three layers on the bottom. I think that looks really cool. I like how it came together around the doorways to make this like little pyramid. Which 12 hours we're talking? 8 to 8 Eastern time. Bright and early, 8 a.m. I'm not even normally out of bed by 8 a.m. I'm a slow morning person. I'm not a morning person, but I'm a slow hop to it kind of guy. So but yes, 8 a.m. And then starting around the halfway point, which would be 1 p.m., I guess, right? 2 p.m., 1 p.m., 2 p.m., somewhere between 1 and 2 p.m., we'll transition to doing peak. And folks from the community are welcome. I'm going to be sending out some messages to folks, inviting them in to be a part of that. And I have the mod for the 20-player lobby. Okay, that's pretty close to all the copper we'll need. We'll need a little more, but not much more. But I think that is the perfect place to call it for the day. So thank you so much for tuning in to Let Us Play. I've been your host, Father Evan. It's been good to be with y'all today, and what was I saying? Yeah, thank you to everyone who's liked, followed, subscribed, especially everyone who's followed and helped the channel hit 500. That's huge, and that means a lot. Thank you so much. 6 to 6 Mountain. Yep, if you're doing peak by 4 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Mountain, I can join in. Yeah, I'll be doing it earlier than that. I'll be starting around like 11 Mountain, 11 to noon Mountain. We'll see how long Kingdom Hearts takes. Because what I'm going to be doing is I'll be starting the day off with SNES randomized. So basically all of my SNES games randomized into in a bucket, as it were. Sort of similar to Kingdom Hearts we have at home. And then doing a solo archipelago run of Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. Of all the weeks to have the 4 a.m. to 2 p.m. shift. Oof. Oof. I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah, so that archipelago run. So it's Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 randomized. Items can be anywhere in both of the games. Try and complete both of them. I may not be able to beat it that day, but I think I get close. I've done archipelago runs pretty quickly before. Especially 2. 2 can be pretty easy if you get the right stuff. And then, yeah, peak with the peeps, and then kind of coasting towards the end with Roller Coaster Tycoon, because 12 hours is a long time. And only eating an MRE and candy from the terrible wheel. The things I suffer for love. So yeah, that'll be fun. But join us tomorrow for our regularly scheduled stream. We're finishing up Monkey Island. I think we're pretty close to the end, so that'll be fun. Then Friday, bonus stream all day. Monday, I'm taking it off. It's Labor Day. It's a holiday. Go enjoy yourself. Go touch grass. Tuesday, we'll be switching over to the King David game, Midweek Minecraft, and then Thursday we will be starting Donkey Kong Country because more monkey. So yeah. So thank you to everyone who's liked, followed, subscribed, given bits, all that good jazz. Thank you for checking out the YouTube and the Discord, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. And let's see who's live that we can raid into. Gonna raid on over to Zaphanath Panea. It's a fun name to say. Angelish VTuber, kind of fun person, playing something called Dungeon Defenders. I actually don't know what it is, but it looks like it could be fun. Anyway, raid call will be Father Raid as usual. Spam the meat morp or whatever emotes you want. And again, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care, and God bless.